clothes and dreams go free. Got an angel next to me.
The grid. There's a grid, if you don't know that, in Phoenix it starts and it goes all the way to S-Town, Sedona. And what it looks like, for breathanarians out there, they'd call it prana. The actual air is actually electrified, okay? So it actually looks like you're driving through static in the sky. When you look, you can actually see an electrified field. So what up? We woke up today. Today is what? Friday, June 25th. Tomorrow is the eclipse and the full moon when we go handle our business. This is pre-fight. We are heading towards Thunder Mountain, and we're gonna go close, it's called Mystic Cave, basically a witch dimensionally opened a doorway here. And we're not gonna release this video obviously until we do all of our jobs, but I'll tell you now what's going on.
It's got bad mojo.
Basically, someone opened a doorway, okay? Make it so everyone understands. Someone opened a doorway dimensionally, and it's basically a back door. So when this thing opens up, they don't want leaks. Just like energy, just like on a body, just like, you know, all is one, one is all. They don't want a dimensional leak. So this hole in this cave represents a leak that needs to be plugged. So we are on our way to go ahead and close this mountain. It's up here. We'll get a closer look at it. It's over here to the left, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. They wanted me to go up around to the right. Let me just see.
Yeah, it might be closer.
Let me just see. And you know, it actually looks. You know, it looks like it's closer. It's in a mirage. It's actually farther away than you think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we're doing it for light and love, baby. You know, we are warriors of light.
Raising the grid of consciousness.
We are warriors of light, and we don't take no for an answer. Yeah, that's just good. By the way, you guys, when missions come in orders, I just want you guys to be completely clear too. We just do what we're told. Not like we're like, you know, oh, you do what you're told. No, it's kind of like, it's that's someone's driveway. This is probably, ooh, see? It's gated.
Oh yeah.
They have a little spieler. Yeah, we're going right. See, it's a little vertical. Let me cut around to the other cutting and see. These are access points. So we gotta climb shit like that, guys. So we have security fences, all this shit, trying to lock us out. It doesn't really bother us. They call me Jackie Chan, and that's Jet Li.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's a fence. I'm like, oh, that's hopscotch. That is hopscotch over your 10-foot fence. All right, see you when we get closer to the mountain. Love you guys. And
hold on to your seatbelts, kiddies. It's about to get the ride is about to get bumpy.
This cave right here, look how clear that picture is, right here. And the issue is that the mythology of this cave is basically, it's called Mystic's Cave. Supposedly there was an interdimensional type of a witch who opened a doorway there. So our job is to, as ground crew,
expel her.
Basically expel her, take out anything that's in the way of, that guards this gate, and then close it. It's not a gate opening, it's a gate closing, and that's what we're gonna do. What's up, guys? We couldn't really show you exactly our location because it's supposed to be a secret. But look, here's one of the markers. It's literally a face. This is eye, the jaw, and he's speaking.
The crocodile.
And to me, it literally says this way to where you're going. So, but see, most people would never see that. You have to stop and go, oh, there's things like this in nature all over the place, you guys. Issues like get your eyes back. What is this in a nutshell? What's up? Say what up, Tony?
What's up, guys? We just walked through about 3 miles of thorn bushes.
All right, people, this is where we are to do an extraction and a closing right within this massive structure.
Oh, well, I'm gonna get in the inside and to the right, top right corner. See the cool thing right now. It's how big that is.
Inside that area?
Inside, so probably about, what, 15 foot in circumference?
Okay.
So,
all right, people, wish us well.
Say what up, but yeah, game on. So, yeah, be quick with it when you're out vertical limit. The markings that literally say portal this way or gateway this way, right there. That is the symbol for gateway. Okay? Look, dimension, 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 gateway. Okay? So it literally means this way to the gateway, which is right there. Okay. So anyways, I think the actual main cavity, which people can't see where the bats are coming from, if you actually went vertical limit up this thing, or you could hover or fly, there's actually a cut up in there that not many humans have ever even seen or been in, but I know it exists. So I can see how you can get there if you boom, 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 up, ledge. See, I hope you guys can see. It goes up and around, so it's not what you. There's more going on here than you think. And this, look how big this cave is to get a perspective. Look at, there's Tony. You know? Yo, what up?
What up, brother?
Diced.
Handling biz.
Handling business, but look, this is how big this cave is. So I just want you guys to.
Like probably 250 feet across.
Yeah, something like that. But anyways, much love. And mission accomplished. Now we got another portal. We got to go and check out around this bend and to the left.
Ryan just retrieved a fourth dimensional key off this shelf right here, which looks like a bench that nobody can hardly get to. But of course, Ryan just goes 90 degrees vertical, grabs it off of there. Now he has to trade something of value back. You never take without giving. It's the law of nature. We unlocked that cave back over this way, this direction. Actually, we closed down the door in the cave and unlocked 2 portals so far coming this direction. And we have one more up here. This cluster of rocks are.
I'll be your fearless guide for the Ground Crew 2010. We came in, we're doing our job at the moment. And later, this will make one of the greatest stories. I don't really know, I don't want to say ever, because it's been done before, but it's pretty cool. Very, very cool. And everything's on plan. We broke a quad, we'll fix it. This guy bringing it up another one right now. And everything's good. So light and love, much love, namaste and la catch. Here? Where's it at? Oh, it's right here? Yes? You get off the bikes? Yeah, it's right here. It's literally right where that thing is. Come on, why are you pissed? Well, then don't. Come on. What's wrong? We're already within 50 feet.
Yeah, we got this. She's worried. You and I will do this.
Like, wire cutter, that shit? The grounds. See how it's grounded? Cut the grounds.
Took care of Biz.
I got nothing left.
Yeah, he is drained, and Kim and I have had to put some hands on, try to heal him a little bit, because he's toast for the day, but he's exerted a tremendous amount of energy, and we took care of Biz.
Team Light, be proud.
You bet, man.
We make you guys, we do it proud. You guys be proud. I love every single one of you. We are on the Skytram, going from 9.5 to, what is it, 11?
11.5.
11.5. What up? And we have another vortex to crack off, which is right there. Right where my finger's pointing. The top of that ridge line, so we take it to the top, we hike over, handle our business. And there's actually 2.
The first battle was at nighttime.
On Cathedral at midnight.
And had no idea that's what we were going to do until the very moment
we got there.
And then Ryan was instructed to open up a portal in the middle of this huge plateau rock and started pulling souls out of the underworld, basically. And at one point, some of the guardians of this doorway came out and wanted to do battle.
It's only because I said everyone out, not all the and it, like, how it works, you guys, is like, I just simply requested, you know, instead of saying only the souls that want to go, only the good souls, I said everyone out. When you say everyone out, that means everything comes out of that deal. And
some not so pleasant.
Some are not so pleasant. And the one was that was a demon swallower I fought the first time, right?
tried to actually sneak off. He was successful initially, got into one of the people that was with us, and had to extract him out.
Had to extract him later.
But this person was very overcome by the situation. Right. Do a little bit of healing work and extraction too. A very intense first battle, but it kind of was like trial by fire, getting thrown in.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was definitely a trial by fire. It wasn't.
Nothing was premeditated. We had no idea what was going to happen.
Right.
Okay, what was the second time?
The second time I came out here, I wasn't. Tony had something he had to do. We couldn't come out. I came out with John, and the second time was round 2 at Cathedral. I had to open 3 more portals on the southwestern gate by the river. I don't know if you guys understand, like, Brian, how are you able to find all these places that have been basically forgotten about for thousands of years? You guys, my higher self and my connection with him, he literally, I say higher self, put 2 hands on it. He's standing behind me, imagine. Both of his hands go together and they make a point. And it's like he puts a laser beam on where I'm going. Like right now, I can go higher self, point to where I'm going right there. And then I can request fastest route from my geographical location to that point.
GPS.
And he'll go boom, boom. He'll take me around, and it's just, that's just how it works. As far as the window rock, you basically do the astral projection thing when you receive a download, say from a mountain or a tree, but when you push into it, instead of like projecting like to a focus point and traveling, you actually project a piece of yourself into something. You get into the space, and then you can receive a download. Now I'm to the point now with all these downloads and my abilities and my keys and all this stuff, I can just simply put my hand on a tree and unlock a download into my hand, or jump. I don't have to do, the shake and bake thing. By the way, you guys watched, and as a team we watched, and as a team we get stronger, and it all is one is all, and it's all about uniting the collective. And the ground crew who's doing this, Moto and you guys will be doing this too for us, we're just laying down the framework and helping you guys remember what you guys were sent here to do. That's it, okay? And as far as the ley lines and everything, you guys are doing a great job, and everything will be done accordingly to divine time. The 3D vessels of our much larger family, and we're ground crew. I mean, we love you. We are Team Light. Light is knowing. Darkness equals not knowing. It's that simple. There is no good or bad guys. It's just knowing or not knowing. Having respect for something, not having respect. It goes way. The main thing about being a good person is not to have malice. I'm not saying don't react to certain situations, but for example, if you're a little kid in a sandbox, and you're a little kid and a bully comes over and steals your sand pail or your little shovel. And if you had the ability, if you were that little kid, to actually take your shovel back from that bully, right? Well, you knock him over, you're a little kid, you knock him over, you take back your sand bucket, but instead of just going, I got it, thanks, an even exchange, you keep your foot on his chest and you hold him down because you can. It's malice. And that's a very simplified level. I'll just explain it to you on, okay? 2 kids in a sandbox. Everyone can relate with that, okay? But it's that malice on this planet that we need to lose. It's that anger that feeds more negativity is what we need to lose. That is the hardest thing to learn, along with the emotional transitions. You guys will find, hey, energy manipulation and all this stuff is easy compared to emotional constraints of this, because like I said, in the universe, those same primal emotions along with more sophisticated emotions still remain true.
There's times where emotions come in handy, and then there's times what Ryan's referring to right now is detachment. When you're doing something, don't personalize it. Don't add your anger or your fury into it. Do it from a state
of your fear.
Yes. Do it from a state of detachment emotionally. Right. And then use your emotions when you need them, when they serve well, when they serve
for the greater good of all.
That's absolutely right.
Stargate, ISIS.
Oh, yeah.
Go into that. Go.
That one there was different than any of the other ones.
And Bell, the Stargate at Bell. We were opening Stargates.
At one point, we got there. The whole area was being monitored very heavily by non-humans
And U.S. government.
and the U.S. government as well. And it was a very intense situation at first because we weren't sure if we were actually going to have to do some sort of battle with these beings. The cooler, calmer heads amongst us decided to sit us down here in 3D with these beings and negotiate terms to unlock this. And when they understood where we were coming from and what our purpose was, things settled down. Very powerful unlocking, because you could feel the actual, now we're getting back into the emotion, but these beings actually expressed emotion in this.
Definitely.
Pure joy when we finally got this done.
Right.
Opening a Stargate, which basically looks like an interdimensional
Portal.
elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
That runs straight up into space.
4 hours of quads. I'm walking.
Right.
It's on an energetic level, a dimensional level that's very close to ours, but it's subtler and it's made of light. But once we had that cracked open and they started using this as a chute to go
Right.
straight up, you could actually feel the joy emanating off of these beings, especially
The main thing when we showed up, let's talk about ISIS, then we'll go into that, because I remember ISIS was, we made the gate, remember, I'm not going to say which race, but our brothers and sisters, which held the gate very respectfully, and for a very long time, were there.
making sure none of the not so positive entities
would come through,
get their hands on it,
yeah,
and use it for
negative things. So they actually have been what you would consider Earth Watchers, or protectors of
gatekeepers.
They're gatekeepers.
We've done this
Many
in various
times.
forms,
Yes,
for probably millions of years on this planet.
For example, that reverse deal we filmed earlier, which that you actually filmed, that felt very familiar. That thing you filmed yesterday out with the quads. It was deja vu for sure. Okay, so back to the Stargates. Okay, now let's go back to the council and how basically the two generals that had the army troops on Bell. Go into that a little
Very
more.
intense individuals. Ryan had to sit down.
It wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight. It was different.
It was a negotiation of
terms. It was a negotiation of terms.
And what we had to state, what our intention was there.
Exactly.
And these beings were very capable of doing just about anything they could have wanted.
Yes,
and so
dimensionally.
it was a wise idea to sit down and...
It was basically 2 battalions and 2 generals that were sitting there that were guarding that main gate. Thousands of beings with 2 main generals.
And so you want to, if you're not there in a place of light
and love
and highest intent,
you're going to have a
done. Rough day.
You're done. I think you're done.
Yeah.
I think you're done altogether.
You're gonna exit this vehicle.
Exit this vehicle. Yeah.
The other element was wind, which we're starting to become aware is not wind at all. Whenever these events take place, all of a sudden you'll get movement.
Yeah, there'll be sounds that crack off, high pressure sounds.
The wind has an intelligence on it.
Yeah, it's a high pressure.
It's carrying an energy signature.
Right.
And it always marks when there's something profound getting ready to take place or taking place or having just took place.
And then we had the 3 on Cathedral. And the one was we hiked up into that one eagle's nest or the hawk's nest.
That was
and I had to get up there and my feet went numb. You guys, when we do these things, me and Tony, I don't think the level of energy we put into it, you guys, I go numb from the waist down. I just want you guys to understand that we're handling our business. And Tony has the ability to summon large amounts of energy, huge amounts of energy. And he not only defends us with the field, we defend each other, but when one of us is getting low on juice, we can bounce back and forth. That's the key with having a team member. Doing it by yourself, I think after I did that harp station yesterday, I would have been done. Yeah. I think I would have passed out. I almost passed out yesterday.
It's a regeneration that has to take place very quickly because everything's drained out of you. You're using physical energy to get to these spots, and then you're using your
spiritual prana,
your life force, literally, to push in and punch into these places and free up that consciousness. And so you need alternative sources, especially, and this is where the team members come in handy.
Right.
Because we can feed each other prana, chi.
Yeah, exactly. I say, in the mornings when we wake up, talk about how we charge before we even start our day. You know?
We're charging off the main sun, off the second sun. We're pulling that right into our main energy centers, our chakras.
Yeah.
And literally it's just like juice, glug, 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 glug.
Yeah, as much as we can hold.
Filling the light body all the way and even around the auric field.
Yeah.
And so we use that, contain that within until we get to a certain spot, and then it comes out. We channel it through the hands, eyes, whatever area is most effective for what we're doing. And like yesterday, Ryan a couple of times got absolutely, he used everything he
toasted.
had. And so I had to put my hands on his spine and literally up and down his spine shoot energy and replenish his chi inside of him. And his side of his
left side of
his crown
left
got
rear quadrant
distended outward from taking so much power up through the earth and in the middle.
Blew it right through my top, right through my crown chakra.
We had to push that back into place and send in golden light to his head.
That was gnarly.
We love you guys. We just exist for light and love, and that's all I can really say. These films and these documentaries that will be made are coming from the sincerity of our hearts. We just want to make sure that we wanted to document basically the truth, because in the future there will be some things that I know I use that word very lightly, but you're gonna see. This is the stuff that actually happened, and this is all real, 100,000%. This is happening right now. We're about to go open 2 vortexes on top of, I don't know what reach line. We're on the top of Flagstaff at 11,500 feet.
11,500
feet. All right, love you guys. Namaste.
Okay, where's my finger pointing? Okay, see right there? See that hump? Second hump. That's where I'm going. Right there.
Arizona Snow Bowl.
Snow Bowl. So, we're at 11.5. And this is something I wanted to share with you guys and everyone around the planet. This is a very special thing. There are forest fires going on that side of us as our camouflage.